Okay, so I was ever so rudely interrupted by the internal memory of my second cell phone. I had to go and change my SD card and put in a fresh one so that I had space to record on this phone in my hand, because this phone has 64 gig memory and the phone in my hand has 32 gig memory. So, attempting to be back at it here. Let me It's 2:34 a.m. This was where the last recording stopped. It happened a second time, just on a much faster scale. So 2:01 a.m. That's when the recording stopped. It's 2:34 a.m. I had to go change my SD card, like I said. And here we are, continuing on. Wednesday, February 10th, 2021, 2:35 a.m. Continuing on with group number 3 of 6 groups of evidence. And what I was saying at the end of the video was this is the 4th time that she's going to end up leaving the kids. It's going to be 4 times. If anybody ever lets her see the kids a 3rd time, establish her in the kids' lives a 3rd time, it's just going to be the 4th time she leaves. I'm asking, do not let this happen to my children. Nobody can make her stay. It's going to damage the kids. Continuing on. Record in 3, 2, 1. Recording. So like I was saying, this is her 4th attempt to be able to abandon the kids. Like, it's her 3rd attempt to be back with the kids, but she's never going to stay with the kids for all of the rest of her life. So in reality, this is the 4th attempt to hurt the kids, destroy the kids, and hurt me and destroy me by hurting and destroying the kids. Her whole goal and attempt is to hurt me and destroy me the way that she did herself. Don't let this be the 4th time that she abandons my innocent children because she's granted a 3rd time to attempt to be a mommy. This is my request. Continuing on, I'm going to scroll up a little bit and get back into this. September 24th, 2018. Wanting to know how honor and freedom are and if they need anything. They're good. They're great. They're truly they're happy, truly happy kids. Honor does not remember you leaving or coming back or leaving again. Freedom does not remember you leaving or coming back, but does remember you leaving the last time. And in 48 hours, you're going to force them to be driven to a strange location and then forced to be dropped off with a complete stranger, which would be the first time in their whole life that they ever didn't have their dad with them, to then be forced to be introduced to another stranger and told, this is your mommy. This is your mom. And you alone will put on them the sadness and misery and depression that you have battled for 30 years now. And you alone have the power to stop them from ever being depressed in misery with sadness at 2 and 3 years, at 3 and 4 years old, that destroyed you as a 9-year-old child. We have one happy home. I mean, really, genuinely happy. And instead of protecting them from the same depression that has plagued you and cursed you for 30 years, you're going to force that depression onto 2 purely innocent children. All in an attempt to force them into 2 broken homes instead of their one happy home. You're going to force 2 broken homes on them, which none of which is in the best interest of them. This is what you want, not what they want. They didn't want to be forced to meet you only for you to leave again in 2 hours. Forced to meet a stranger and told, it's your mommy. Then you leave in 2 hours? What do you think that's going to do to their innocent little hearts? You're going to hurt them. You're about to break 2 hearts you swore to protect. And that is not it. That is not in the best interest of honor nor freedom. And it creates instability in their lives. Follow your heart. My heart wants a happy family. That's what it wants. You, me, are babies. But I haven't been talking to me, so I wouldn't know that. I didn't ask you to tell me what you want, but rather to think of the 2 innocent kids. What the 2 innocent kids want. Do you think they want to know the pain you're about to put on them after all the forcing you're about to do? No, but they need to know me. So the answer is no. It's not in the best interest of honor or freedom. She thinks they need to know her. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Her response is, I'm sorry you feel that way. No, you feel they need to know you. You feel they need to know you. So you're going to force on them to do what you want, not what they want, nor what's in their best interest. So, it's more important for you to do your own agenda and to force them to know you're not around. So it's more important to you to cause them pain for what's in your best interest, not theirs. Try to think of them and not you. I want to do what's in their best interest. It's not good for them to not know both parents. Well, what good is them to know the second parent if they're just going to keep leaving, going to cause them pain when now they're healed? They're with daddy, they know daddy, they love daddy, daddy knows them, daddy loves them. We are all that we need. Honor, daddy, freedom. That's it. Honor, daddy, freedom. Just like you admitted, no, they don't want the pain you're about to put on them at 3 and 4. But you'll put pain on them as long as you get what you want as a 39-year-old. Will you just call me, please? And the only thing they're gonna know is that you're not here. And you're gonna leave 6 times in a month and a half instead of 2 times in 80 days. But instead of being protected from the old trauma of you leaving, you're going to create new trauma on 2 innocent kids that are 3 and 4 years old, and you're about to give them back the pain they have forgotten. I healed their hearts and their minds from. Not only that, but they will always remember the pain you're about to give them. And the only thing they will remember is that you left 6 times in a row. She says, can I call you? I'm shaking too bad to type. No, you may not. I don't even want to be talking to you. Then why did you text back? Why would I want to talk to somebody who has me in court, lying on me in court, saying I have not responded to you for 9 months? If you would have texted back or called me back, then you would have known what I wanted. Yeah, well, she's the one that disappeared from March all the way till from May 31st all the way till September 19th, or whatever that it was. It's only been 7 weeks that I have not responded. Her text message right here, this readable to everybody that's viewing this video. She says, I didn't say 9 months. And for Nikki Reed, her attorney that she hired, told the judge, Your Honor, she hasn't been allowed to see the children for 9 months. He won't let her. And Heather said in this text message right here that she did not instruct her attorney to say that. She says, I didn't say 9 months. Because I said, it's only been 7 weeks that I have not responded today. The immediate response is, I didn't say 9 months. 7 weeks, 9 months. Instantly, she knew exactly what I was referring to. Now she goes back to what she really wants, which is me. And the reason why that she is attempting taking the kids in court, because it's her only way to get back with me. In a perfect world, we'd all 3 be together. Hey, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Did you remember that there's 4 of us? Is it Honor 2? You did forget about Honor. That's what I'm saying. In a perfect world, we'd all 3 be together. Don't you understand? I wanted a perfect world 7 weeks ago, but I stopped talking to me. So again, you get the narcissistic-induced conversation for the I's and the U's, and the U's and the I's are all flipped on purpose. She's openly admitting, in a perfect world, we'd all 3 be together, which there's 4 of us. But in her mind, what she wants is to be the happy family that she said above, in the text above. And I'm not the one that stopped talking, she is. I only stopped talking from June 21st after I had court papers, and I couldn't talk to her because she prevented me from talking to my enemy who was attempting to steal my children in open court. Lying, saying that I didn't talk to her for 9 months. Which all has been after our first court date, July 16th. You only started texting August 7th, which is only 7 weeks, not 9 months. So, she's been attempting to talk about the babies this whole time. Now I'm talking about my children. And what does she go into? The kind of conversations that she wants to have. The induced conversations that I'm speaking of. She wants to talk about other stuff. I bet your new girl is getting a kick out of you telling me off, huh? No, I texted you on your birthday and told you happy birthday. I'm hardly telling anyone off. You asked why I texted back. It's because it's my last option, my only option, to truly protect the kids from new trauma and pain from you, Heather Seabolt. And because I'm trying to get you to think of them instead of yourself, Miss Heather Ann Seabolt. I'm not thinking of myself, she says. And every time, and I say in response, mine is all blue in capitals. Every time, and every time you are trying to say, I stopped talking to you, you say, I stopped talking to me. You have done it 3 times now. Instead of saying, you stopped talking to me, you keep saying, I stopped talking to me. And why are you worried about my new girl? Really, anybody that I would be dating or have as a girlfriend is none of her business. But this is what she wants to know about me and my personal life, which is what she stopped figuring out when I fasted from Facebook for a year, and now I have new court papers again. And I say, this is why I don't talk to you. Yes, I want to see my babies. I miss them to death and love them to death. Well, then you shouldn't have left them, because you don't love people that you leave. If you leave people, you don't love them. Really. Her response, okay, Stephen. I say, so what if you miss them or what you want? It's not in their best interest. Again, it's not good for them to not see both parents. To receive new trauma and pain that they will remember forever. That's just what you're willing to do to get what you want. And it's clearly she does not care about the kids. You can see this. It's apparent. It's evident. She does not care about the kids' minds, hearts, feelings, emotions, or any of that. She doesn't care about their mental health, their spiritual health, their verbal language even. She doesn't care about any of that. Part of the reason why they was destroyed verbally was because she abandoned them and they didn't want to talk. And then, like I said, they're missing, I say 6,000 words in a day. She says 27,000 words in a day. So today they missed 27,000 words times 3.5 years. Okay, so 365 times 3 plus leap year plus 180 times 27,000. And that's the number of words that my children have missed because their mother has abandoned them 3 times. And then she wants to file papers on me like I didn't take them to speech therapy. She says, you know how my relationship with my dad was. I say, all you're going to do is hurt them to get what you want. She says, I don't want to hurt them. I said, you have no idea they have no idea that you are about to destroy their lives. But you're about to. And she says, that's the last thing I want to do. I respond, you left January 19th. So from then until today is not even 19th, until October 19th. So, and this was in September, so it had been less than 8 months. That she had left at this point, the second time. So there's no way I haven't responded to you for 9 months. So September 13th in court, it was only 7 months and 3 weeks since you left. So it's important for me to not have no contact. So it's impossible for me to have not had no contact with you for 9 months. Also, I invited you to come back for Valentine's Day 2018 and our anniversary, February 28th, which was only 6 months and 2 weeks from when we was in court on September 13th, which was also not 9 months of me not responding. I also invited you to Freedom's birthday party, which is March 13th, 2018, of which you did not show up. And then I invited you to Honor's birthday party, which was April 9th of 2018, of which you did also not show up, which was only 5 months and 4 days before Thursday, September 13th, 2018. 5 months plus 4 days will never equal 9 months of no responding. Furthermore, I responded back to you on May 31st, which was only 3 months and 2 weeks before September 13th. Lastly, I spoke with you on the phone June 12th for 15.5 minutes and then again for another 50.5 minutes, which was also only 3 months ago, which once again is also not 9 months of me not responding. However, I did agree for you to come here the following Wednesday on June 20th and discuss in person you visiting the kids and possibly even visiting them that day. But once again, just like April 9th, March 13th, February 28th, and February 14th, Valentine's Day, you did not show up. She is not a reliable person. She is not an accountable person. She is not a dependable person. She is a manipulative person. She is a seductive person. And she is a deceptive person. All of these things are of the enemy. All of them are of the devil. All of these things are of Satan himself. So, and of course, the next day, June 21st, I received my court papers, which is why I haven't responded. Since you started texting me August 7th, which is only 5 weeks and 2 days at court, not 9 months. And she says, "You've always known how to get into my head. It's no different now, you can still do it. Every time that I talk to you, all I want to do is be back with you." I'm going to have to stop this video there so I can continue on with group number 3.